Hey, how's it going? I'm Saundra Brodkin. I run this YouTube channel, and if you're watching this in the Facebook group, I also run this Facebook group, the ADHD Women's Squad, so welcome. I'm seriously so happy that you are here, and today is going to be a totally different video. This video is going to be all about my personal background and story about how I decided that my whole life's purpose would be dedicated to advocacy, education, and coaching women with ADHD. All right, let's get into it. So as a child, wouldn't you know, I had easy connections with younger people. It just always felt more at home when I was with little kids. I would be leading them, directing, playing, but I just felt unjudged. I felt unshamed. It felt safe. As time went on, I had no idea how much animals were my therapy. The dogs that you see here are dogs that, and cat on the right that I'm lying in bed with, who was literally the most amazing companion when I was going through an extremely tough time in my life. They left such a big imprint on my heart because they helped me through a lot, just being there with me. It was one way that I was lifted up that I'm sure many of you animal lovers out there seriously can understand. Then I went to university, and these pictures are from different periods of my young adult life. The one on the right, well, that's just a pictorial representation of me never truly really feeling like I fit in. The other two to the left are me pushing through pain. One is me holding an ice pack to my head with a severe migraine. And the reason I took that picture was because I remember so clearly my students saying to me, "Why are you here? We can cancel the class and do a makeup." And I said, no, I signed a contract, I have a commitment, I have to be here. And it was pushing through the pain because I was so afraid to fail and that my boss would be upset if I couldn't do it, or that I would get fired, or just that something would happen. And the truth of the matter is my boss at that time was amazing, and she probably would have said, "You better go home and your students will be just fine." The one in the middle is when I was going through a very tough time and I was in my master's degree. I just felt as though I had to do everything. I had to finish my master's in the designated 2 years, even though I was actually off for almost 3 months because of how sick I was from elevated anxiety, which triggered a spiral of migraines, and my ADHD symptoms were just so out of control that I couldn't function in my life. I couldn't eat properly, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't walk without pain. Everything hurt. And of course, even though I was enrolled in school, I wasn't participating. So these are just moments to recognize that we all go through those times in our life where we feel like we have to push through the pain. And the truth of the matter is, we don't. We have to nurture and take care of our pain. And that's something I learned at this time in my life. And that's why there's a little light bulb there, because this is a combination of moments when I realized that I wanted to advocate for those people who felt that physical, emotional distress, those people who couldn't continue with what they were doing because they needed to take care of themselves first for reasons of masked ADHD symptoms. So if you're in that place now, please don't push through your pain. Go get support for it because you deserve it, you need it, and you need to nurture yourself. Something that really helped me in this journey, and I need to recognize my incredible partner in all things, my husband. He always validated me, and he still does. He will recognize when he's frustrated, but he will also say we need to find a solution and work with me to do that. I'm so lucky. I feel so honored that we have this partnership together, and that he has not only been validating of all the things that many people don't get validated for, which I went through a lifetime of before him, but also because he supports me in everything I do with my ADHD advocacy and this journey that I've been taking with ADHD Unraveled. So here's a picture of me studying, and what this is when I knew my destiny. I knew my destiny was to help students and people who were struggling with not receiving the support they so badly needed, because People were saying, but you look fine, you are smart, you are capable, just try harder. This is when I knew. And my friend took this picture in the moment, laughing at the fact that I was actually doing work in the library. I would go for 12 hours or more a day and probably come out doing an hour's worth of something productive. And this is just a representation of what my entire educational experience was like until I started advocating for myself. When it was 100% confirmed was when I had kids. And that's when I knew if I can advocate for myself, I need to teach these tiny beings, these beautiful humans, how to advocate for themselves, because they are now the most important people in my life, no matter what. And those of you who are moms out there, if you know, you know. This is one of those things. These little girls are my everything. And well, I'm just a little obsessed. We have just never been more tired, but also never been more happy and more grateful, and just so in love with these two little girls that we created. They drive our every move. They drive my business. Every little inch of me is driven by these beautiful smiles and faces that tell me, Mom, I need you to do this for me. I need you to help me. And that's what this is all about for me. It's about teaching the next generation how to do all of this for themselves so that they don't have to go through the struggles we went through, and really being there for you, to help you, to show you that you can do the same. You can nurture yourself through these experiences so that you too can feel that success, that life purpose that aligns with who you are, what you want, and where you're at in the moment. I'm always looking forward, and I want you to be able to do the same. Down in the corner, you'll see there is a little thing there that says ADHD Unraveled. That is a coaching program I run for women with ADHD. And if you are interested, please let me know. The website is www.saundrabrodkin.com. And that is a program that can help you work through, overcome, work around all the obstacles of ADHD so that you can thrive and continuously reach what I like to call your infinite potential. Now, if you want a shot at making yourself thrive with ADHD, then I know that you are going to continue coming back and watching these videos, soaking up all the goodness in the ADHD Women's Squad. And if you want more, then you're going to reach out and you're going to go and look at the saundrabrodkin.com website, where you'll see everything you need to know about ADHD Unraveled. There's also a couple of freebies that you can grab. There's the ADHD calendar roadmap and the daily planner, which is a one-page planning template that you can use in a bullet journal. And that's how most people that I give it to use it. And the ADHD time management or calendar roadmap is a ebook and video course for you with 3 mini videos that are under 10 minutes each that lead you through how to connect your physical written calendar with your digital calendar, and how to work with Google Calendar, including putting in events, notifications, repeating events, how to set it all up, tasks. There's so much in there. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.